we are celebrating Juneteenth, where slavery had ended, but in the state of Texas, no one had known anything about it. But now today, we stand under emancipation. Well, I gotta help us with that too. Study the word emancipation. It was clear, it was skillfully used as the word. Yes, we've been freed physically, but have we been freed mentally, socially, emotionally, especially in the Bronx, where we're dealing with distressed communities that Councilman Diaz is over and that we minister over and minister to. So we haven't been freed in that way. We're freed with physical shackles, but spiritual and mental ones, as Bob Marley said, still exist with us. Emancipation comes from the word emancipatory, which means to free from one's hand, but not one's control. So even though we were freed from the physical plantation, we didn't have a job. When we were slaves, we had 100% employment. Not that that was right. But when we were freed, we didn't have no employment at all. So what did we do? We went back working for the slave master for minimum wage. And what's been the fight here in New York State? Minimum wage that just went up $15, but you have to wait 3 years in order to get it. That's like telling you that I'm gonna give you money to pay your rent for the whole year, but I'm gonna give it to you for 3 years later. Minimum wage. We gotta wake up today that in these Juneteenth celebrations, we gotta wake up to a true freedom, true justice, and true equality. So I thank the politicians who are leaders about political business and not politicians trying to be leaders. So thank you, Councilman. Thank the state senator and others who are real about the issues of the poor on the ground, of the black and the brown, and even the poor white, but mainly the black and the brown that suffer in our communities. So let each Juneteenth mean that we work harder for self-determination, self-respect, that we stop waiting for others to do for us that which we can get together and do for ourselves. That as I close, we work to make our communities a decent and safe place to live. That's what Minister Farrakhan has taught me. And as his East Coast Regional Representative, it's an honor to be here at every moment to have that word to say. You can't make your community safe until you make it decent. And brothers, it can't be decent if we're not going to respect the women that are standing here today. There's all-time high violence against women in America. All-time high. Elderly getting struck in the Bronx. And I'm saying us as men, as members of the Fruit of Islam, we want to join with you, but you got to join with us. We got to police these streets, and we got to civilize savage thinking that hit elderly men and elderly women. Savage thinking that drags a woman into an alley or in an elevator and robs her of her womanhood. That can't happen. That's got to be a part of Juneteenth. What is the sense of celebrating that slavery has ended, but if we still have slave and mental death and power when we treat the women and our children wrong in our community? So if it's going to be Juneteenth, it's got to be real. It can't be ceremonial. It has to have a purpose to it. Is that right? And we got to have knowledge that frees the savage mind. So I'm saying to us in the Bronx this season, to all of the men, put the guns down. To all of the gangs, put the guns down. Pick up knowledge. Put the guns down. Pick up wisdom. Put the guns down. Pick up understanding. Put the guns down. Pick up wisdom and equality and culture and refinement. And most of all, put the guns down and pick up love. Minister Farrakhan has taught me the awesome power of love, and love is not a noun, it's a verb, it's an action principle. So because I love you and we love each other, we're here today. But if we love each other, let's make a future for that baby that the black woman is holding in her arms, and a future where we can be secure in the communities that we live. So may God continue to bless us to go after full and complete freedom. Justice applied equally to all, regardless of creed or class or color, and have equality, equal membership among the civilized people of the world. May God continue to bless you on behalf of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, who's abroad right now in the world, coming back to the States. We love you. We thank you, Sister Nubia. Thank you, and all of the organizers inviting us, but us being together for the Juneteenth. And to you, Councilman, continue the great work of representing our people. And remember this, we are the original and aboriginal people. Black and Hispanic and Latino, we are one family. Let's not be one up in the prisons, let's be one here in the streets. Your bodega store is my bodega store. My star that we have is yours. Let's all become a true community that we look out for one another wholly, and that will strike a blow to the tyranny of white supremacy and black inferiority that will never, never, never last. May God bless you as we greet you in peace. Assalamu alaikum, peace be unto you, and happy Jubilee and Juneteenth celebration. Thank you.